Hello everybody, this is Josh at J4 Paintball again. I am going to show you how to take out the mid-body valve. Now the valve in the J4 Torque doesn't move. All it does is allow the O-rings to seal and unseal in the body in a removable component. The disassembly of this is actually rather easy, just to take out the valve and the front plug, but there's a few tricks in there. We want to make sure you understand just how easy it is, but also what to watch out for. In this, I've got a split cut-through body, which just always is fun to describe and show how components go together. I'm assuming you've already removed the eye covers. You've also already removed your front bolt, your rear bolt underneath the pin, and the body pin, because you need to be able to take the top body off. And this will also show you how the top body assembles and disassembles with this marker. And you can see, just because it's kind of fun, there is the sliding action of the components in the torque. When you need to get into the valve for a possible valve leak, you'll get a valve leak right here, and that will, you'll hear that come up through the body. And if you hear a valve, any type of leaking up here towards the front gun, it's normally this O-ring here. I've had a couple because people use the wrong material or wrong lube. The O-rings in here would tear up and get destroyed, and this O-ring here went on a couple ones I had to rebuild. Or, in the process of assembling it, you can slice these O-rings just slightly, and possibly this O-ring here. So we'll go over those, how to do that without damaging those O-rings, and what to watch for if you have a leak up here. So after, obviously, we've disassembled some components on here, we're going to have the rear pin removed. We are going to have removed the spool assembly from the gun. We're going to remove the body top. On here is normally a number 12 O-ring. You want to make sure you're careful about this one. This is a real tight compression fit here. You'll remove that O-ring. You'll remove the valve retaining component. And this is what holds the valve in the body. And you'll want to make sure when you're taking this, putting this back together, you get that aligned just right. And I'll show you some of the tricks to do that. When you've taken the top body off, you'll notice we have a front lug here. That fits into the front cover, and that holds it. After that's taken out, and the screw, this can slide out really easy. Then you're left with the valve. Take the piston and slide it in the back of the gun and push it out. Then take the pin to get it the rest of the way. This will slide out the body, and your piston will drop right out. Looking on here, again, you'll want to inspect this front O-ring right here to see if there's any damage. This is a number 13 O-ring, so are these two O-rings, and the O-ring on the front pin. The number 14 O-ring on here, as you're reassembling it, is where you get your leak. If you need to replace the O-rings, please do. If your gun's been around for a couple of years, you might just want to replace them anyways. As you're sliding the valve back into the body, though, you'll notice we have a front cusp there. With a number 14 O-ring, if you're sliding past there, it'll catch on that cusp and it'll cut. So put it in, make sure you lube generously down around the bottom, slide it in, and hold your fingers here as you slide it in, and that'll ensure that you don't catch on those O-rings and that they go in smoothly. Your finger will only push it in so far, so again, take the piston, push it the rest of the way in until it's seated at the back, and you'll see how it seats back there. Turn it upright. This is where you take an Allen key or something like that, and you can align this, and you'll know the alignment works when this fits in completely. And sometimes that might take a little bit of working back and forth. When inserting the front plug here, slide the front plug in. One trick I do is I take an Allen key or something similar, and I just make a circle like that, and that aligns it all up. And you'll know it's aligned properly when your body slips on it just right. If this is not properly aligned, even by a little bit, the top body won't go in all the way. So make sure your alignment's good, and everything will fit together just like it was meant to be. After that, put your screws back together, put your components back in, but your valve is retained by that component there, and you've got new O-rings, so you shouldn't have any leak. Thank you very much.